The moment. There it is. Yes. Yes. Finally.
How can I now allow this man?
Yes, he even pulled the hair down. Oh my gosh, dude. Yes, I've been waiting for this. This is the beginning of the show. Him breaking. Yes, finally. Yes. Okay. All right. Hello and welcome. My name is Nick Flip. I'm a composer and a vocalist, and we're going to be looking at Les Mis part number 8. We're nearing the end, but not close enough probably to end it for this episode. We'll see. But we are at the part where they are being dragged through the sewers, and I think we're about to be visited by a couple of familiar faces, if I remember correctly. And that should be fun. We'll see. And I think we're about to see what happens to Javert. So some fun stuff coming up. But if you like to react so far and you made it to this episode, thank you so much. Are you subscribed on the channel yet? Please do, because it helps me a ton. I'm not being facetious when I say it helps me a ton. Like every time I get more subs on a video, the viewership goes up. So thank you so much. And please leave a comment. I love seeing your comments, even if they are not the nicest sometimes. You know who you are. Okay. So I read all of them. I do love them. So feedback is always appropriate, and as long as you're being not too mean about it, especially towards each other, you'll get banned, okay? But thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate your feedback, and I love all of it. All right, let's get into it. This is part number 8. All right, and let's see what happens to this young man here. Whoa.
Here's a head to go.
Yep.
Stuck into a tooth. Pardon me, monsieur, you won't be needing it no more. Shouldn't be too hard to sell. Add it to the pile. Add it to the stock. Here among the sewer rats.
What am I hearing? I don't think I really understood this song the last time I heard it. It almost seems like we have transitioned to something like a Locrian. Is this a mode? Does anyone know? The previous song we heard is da 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 da. But I feel like we just entered like a Fati, like Locrian sort of thing, because it just sounds so off-putting. Am I right or am I wrong? Tell me what is going on in this piece. I don't want to take the time to analyze it, but it does seem like one of the grossest things I've ever heard, so that must be Locrian. For it to be that, like, there's a lot of modes, and that one's rough, so this one seems crazy.
Be needing it. Stuck into a tooth. Pardon me, monsieur, you won't be needing it no more. Shouldn't be too hard to sell. Add it to the pile. Add it to the stock. Here among the sewer rats, a breath away from hell. You get accustomed to the smell. Well, someone's got to clean them up, my friend.
Okay, transitioned away from it. But that was crazy.
Lord, they're upside down. Someone's got to collect their odds and ends as a service to the town.
Oof.
Here's a tasty ring, pretty little thing. Who wouldn't want to waste it? That would really be a crime. Thank you, sir, I'm in your debt. Here's a little toy, take it off the boy. His arm's no longer going, and he's lived his little time. But his watch is ticking yet. Well, someone's got to clean them up, my friend.
I don't remember this song from the movie.
The little harvest disappears into the mud. Someone's got to collect their odds and ends when the gutters run with blood. It's a world where the dogs eat the dogs.
Wow.
Where they kill for the bones in the street. And God in his heaven, he don't interfere. God is dead as the snips at me feet.
Major and minor.
I raise my eyes to see the heavens, and only the moon looks down. The harvest moon shines down.
Why do I feel like I'm about to hear wah bum bum ba wah 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 bum bum bum? Did you hear that transition? It sounded just like Phantom. Ba, 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 ba. Nope. That was really interesting piece. It would take a lot of time to analyze that. It's like, it's meant to be jarring, and it is. I think they skipped that in the movie. It does help because I was like, why is he down there? Why did he just like transition into the sewers? And that makes sense because the composer's giving him a reason to be there through that piece. So for me in the movie, I was like, why did he just like, his life is so bad that he just transitioned to now living in the sewers? But I thank you for clarifying for me that was not just an oversight of storytelling. It wasn't by the librettist? No, yeah, librettist. This is what I remember transitioning to.
But you, Javert, I knew you wouldn't wait too long. A faithful servant at his post once more.
Wait a minute, this never happened in the movie. They never saw each other again.
This man's done no wrong and he needs a doctor's care.
Oh wait, yeah. Sorry, never mind.
I warned you, I would not give in.
Maybe, yeah, they did.
Another hour yet, and then I'm yours, and all our debts are paid. The man of mercy comes again, and towards the justice. Time is running
Yeah,
short.
good.
Now, Javert,
He's standing in his grave.
give way, Javert. Well done. There is a light
Before I change my mind, I will be waiting. 2, 4, 6, so on.
Yeah. Again, it doesn't do it for me for Javert. Like for Javert, his whole life has been, even to the point where he literally has a whole song about how justice is his living. And yes, he was that flow of his of justice. I can do terrible things to people because justice is the most important thing that I'm looking to, the future for. And Javert, that's his heart. That's what drives him, and that is stirred by the actions of Jean Valjean. But the point of him breaking character is the most it almost hurts him. It should, because the next thing he does, it should hurt him. It should visibly hurt every part of that hurt him to do that, because that is who he is. That's always who he's been. The composer really made it clear with a whole song devoted to that notion, and to almost say like the hierarchy of this character, he is prepared to justify doing bad things. What would be more compelling to me in a storytelling way is if he had a moment where he said, "Oh my God, like everything I've done, I've actually done bad things to good people." Like if he had that spelled out moment where we can actually see it, reflect on him. We'll see it in his final song if that's what happens, but I felt like we should also see it right there. Like he just had a moment where he realized like, oh my gosh, Jean Valjean's actually a good person, kind of, and I'm actually kind of being the worst. He's saving someone's life. I'm just like, not, he doesn't need to spell all that out, but if we just saw it, come to fruition in some way, vocally, visually, they can't really do much visually, but, I just haven't seen that in both versions. So, like, I'll just show it again. This to me is such an amazing moment for the character of Javert. And I really wanted to see it unfold. Like, before I change my... That's, again, that this... So... Come, time is running. This is the moment, right here. Like, oh, you're right. Take him. Where he's like, ah!
I will be waiting to forsake so hard.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like, oh my god, I don't want to do this, but I can't morally not. I've realized I'm in the wrong. Like, stumbling. Let's see.
Who is this man? What sort of devil is he?
Okay. Sorry, I'm so sorry. We'll see how he does here. Okay, that's my preface for this could make or break this character for me right now.
To have me caught in a trap and choose to let me go free. It was an hour at last.
He does seem shook.
Wipe out the past and watch me clean up the slate. All it would take was
Yes.
vengeance was his and he gave me back my life. Damned if I live in the death of a thief.
Yes.
Damned if I yield at the end of the chase. I am the law and the law is not mocked. I'll spit it right back in his face. There is nothing on earth that we share. It is either Valjean or Javert.
Good. Yes. Yes. The moment. There it is. Yes. Yes. Finally.
How can I now allow this man?
Yes, he even pulled the hair down. Oh my gosh, dude. Yes, I've been waiting for this. It's the beginning of the show. Him breaking. Yes, finally. Yes. Okay. All right. Visually, too, they did it.
Over me, this desperate man whom I have hunted, he gave me my life, he gave me freedom. I should have perished by his hand.
Twice.
It was his right. It was my right to die as well. Instead I live, but live in hell. And my thoughts fly apart. Can this man be believed? Shall his sins be forgiven? Shall his crimes be reprieved? And must I now begin to doubt?
Yes.
Who never doubted all these years? My heart is stone, and still it trembles. The world I have known is lost in shadow. Is he from heaven or from hell? And does he know that granting me my life today, this man has killed me? Even so,
Yes.
I am reaching, but I fall, and the stars are black and cold as I stare into the void of a world that cannot hold.
Yes, baby.
I'll escape now from that world, from the world of Jean Valjean. There is nowhere I can turn. There is no way to go home.
Yeah, baby. Sorry. Yes. Perfect. Woo-wee. Yes. All right. I mean, trust me when I say, like, after I watched the movie, I was like, that was so poor. And I thought the writing was bad. I'm just gonna say it. I thought the writing was bad. That attributed to a lower score for me because I was like, that hurt me inside. That made no sense to me in the movie. And I thought there was plenty of opportunities for him to demonstrate that. And I think that was how it's supposed to be done. The previous, whatever. But that is how it's supposed to be done. Like he breaks. You see it happen. The screw comes loose. His hair, he's visually helped it with his hair coming undone. And that's the moment. And you needed to see that moment. You didn't see it. I mean, it always just felt like Russell Crowe, he was just cool and collected, calm and collected. And then he jumps off a roof. It's like, what the heck? Why did you do? And then now, that's like it. He had a screw come loose. He literally could not live with the fact that he could have outlined it just a little bit more with like his worldview was wrong. Like he said that, but he could have just a little bit more. But absolutely well done. Absolutely well done. That's the best as you can get it, I think, without like getting tacky with it, like, you know, like getting so annoying with it visually. But that's like, and that's how it would be done normally. If you did like a contemporary musical, it'd be like, oh, I can't believe it. You know, like, come on. But for him, he was like, just what? You know, I love that. This internal dialogue happening. You can see it in his eyes. Yes, well done. Love it. Excellent work. Totally redeemed in my view. Totally redeemed. And you saw I was on him. Okay, that was the dopamine hit I needed. Actually, I can literally. We got a storm coming today. Huge ice storm. Emergency, state of emergency for us. That's the hit I needed of dopamine to get me through this ice storm. Yeah, baby. Absolutely. And it's so funny. It's so funny because everyone thinks that everyone experiences music the same way. I've got ears. I experience music the same way as someone else. When you understand music, and if you understand music, you understand. If you understand culinary, like if you know about food and you eat a good meal, and you appreciate that meal, versus someone that's never eaten a good meal in their life, and they finally like have a great meal, and they're just like, this is good. And you're like, the flavor profiles are so fantastic. Like, you know, the sours mix well with the sweets, and you could tell it touches every part of the palate. Like, someone that understands food can enjoy food at a higher level, in my opinion, than someone that doesn't understand food. And if you understand music, and you understand musicals, and writing, and storytelling, and you understand all of that, you can enjoy music in a way that's so deep that you get goosebumps from small things like he freaked out in that moment. And the first time I watched that, I felt deeply sad. And now the second time I see it, I've gotten a hit of dopamine that I don't think I can recreate. Like, that was so good to me. That was awesome. I've got ears. I hear some people in the comments just I don't understand. There's something about it. A good musical hits harder than anything. It's good. It's very good. Some of you can't put it into words. I try to put it into words. That's what this channel is. Like, how good music affects the soul. It's extremely hard to put that into words. So some people just say, oh, it sounds good, or it's got a good beat, or I think it's impressive because they're a good singer. It's like, no, it's what they do is impressive. It's not just who, it's why. It's why. What makes them a good singer? Because they have a cool name? Because they've got a history of good things they did? No, that doesn't mean a single thing. You can have a bad performance if you have a great name and you're an important person. That doesn't matter to anybody. But if you watch it in real time and you see what they're doing, that's what I try to outline on this channel. Not to toot my own horn. I really don't care. Like but I'm just explaining why I try to communicate the things I communicate. It's a perfect example of what I try to convey.
Going off to fight, children of the barricades who didn't last the night. Nothing changing.
Oh, I don't think they did this either.
Every year another brat, another mouth to fill. Same old story. What's the use of tears?
Phrygian. Blah blah blah. We call that Phrygian in music, where it's mi fa sol la sol fa mi, where it's based off of the third scale degree. Like, instead of do re, it's mi is the most important note. Mi fa sol la ti do re mi re do ti la sol fa mi. Cadences nicely though. To like a 5 chord. little cannon. Oh, this is nice. I don't think they did this in the movie, but one thing I was a little bit like thrown off with was what happened to the people after everything happened with Jean Valjean and the kid and whatnot. This is the people reacting to what happened. I don't think they had that in the movie, and for it to sort of change in the end, I didn't understand when they had that, like the public had that feeling, and this makes sense that the public reacts. I don't know why they wouldn't have this in there. Did they? Am I just forget? I forget. Dum, dum, dum.
There's a grief that can't be spoken
For me.
There's a pain goes on and on.
Like that.
Empty chairs at empty tables. Now my friends are dead and gone. Here they talked of revolution. Here it was they lit the flame. Here they sang about tomorrow, and tomorrow never came. From the table in the corner,
No.
they could see a world reborn, and they rose with voices ringing, and I can hear them now, the very words that they had sung became
Whoa.
last communion.
Dang. Goosebumps.
Lonely barricade at dawn. Oh, my friends, forgive me that I live and you are gone. There's a grief that can't be spoken. There's a pain goes on and on. Phantom faces at the window.
He's good. He's really good.
Phantom shadows on the floor. Empty chairs and empty tables. Now my friends will meet no more.
Ugh.
My friends, don't ask me what your sacrifice was for.
My gosh.
Empty chairs and empty tables. Now my friends will sing
The guitar.
no more.
Oh. Oh. Man. Oh my gosh. It's just so good, guys. It's just so good. It's just so good. Like I understand. Like literally like part of me I always like wonder. I'm like, why are people watching some of these React series? Like you just want to see how people react to something like that because there's not that much of that, you know? There's not that much of that. This is special. It's like a very special rendition of this show. I've heard the songs many times of this show. Not this one, actually. I only heard that from the movie. So for me to experience that, like with the orchestra, it's like I've never heard that before. Like anything close like that, where it just has these swells of like whole, like fullness with the singer reacting in such an emotional way, and they pull it right back. They pull it right back, and there's silence, and that silence is uncomfortable, but that's where he has time to tell you of his feelings. And it's like, oh, I'm melting. Like, literally, it's just so good. I was skeptical of him when I first heard him, just because I felt like he's got some real chops. And the problem with Jean Valjean is that he has some amazing chops, and he uses everything. And that, to me, is like, you kind of sometimes don't need to, like, you don't need to always convey the height of your potential. For him, I feel like he has even greater potential of singing. And he is still keeping it within the character. And I think he's really good. So I was like worried about him, because I felt like, oh man, he might take things a little bit too far. But that was like so wonderfully put that it didn't ever break character. And he's a fantastic actor. Fantastic. Modest. When you know someone's got chops and they keep it in, that's a good performer.
Every day you walk with stronger step, you walk with longer step, the worst is over.
Every day, I wonder every day, who was it brought me here from the barricade?
Don't think about it, marry us with all the years ahead of us. I will never go away, and we will be together every day. Every day we'll remember that night and the vow that we made.
I do want to say that the first 2 or like 3 lines of that song, I just realized, are the motif from da 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 da. I walk with him till morning. They're just like da 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 da, whatever on those notes. Then the world is full of happy. I'm trying to like think of why they put that motif within that, like almost looking towards the future. Don't sit on the past. Think about the future. Is maybe like why they did that, just to show it again. I didn't realize that before the first time I heard this.
Who was it brought me?
Walk with stronger step.
Right from the beginning.
Every day you walk with stronger step, you walk with longer step, the worst is over.
Every day, I wonder every day, who was it brought me here from the barricade?
Don't think about it, marry us with all the years ahead of us. I will never go away.
It's just,
and we will be
it's definitely a
together
reflection on the prior motif.
every day.
World is full of happiness. Oh, is that what's her name? The other woman's name that passed away. I forget. But was that part of her thing?
Every day
Like thinking towards the future?
we'll remember that night
Almost like she has a play in it.
and the vow that we made.
That'd be really cool. I want to think that's true.
A heart
I gotta stop though. I forgot. I'm out of time. All right. There's gonna be one more episode of this. Hope you guys have enjoyed the react so far. It's been really enjoyable, and I definitely have enjoyed it more than I thought I would. I feel like I have to listen to you guys more. Like my patrons are like, you should watch this, and I'm like, yeah, I should. And sometimes I'm like, I'm not sure I would like that. But then I'm like really pleasantly surprised. I feel like a lot of you guys think like me, and I'm like, yeah, I would like. I realize like, yeah, I would like that. Usually when people recommend me stuff, it's like not usually my favorite thing, but I feel like you guys get me. So thanks for recommending this. I really would never have watched this otherwise. Never. Just saying, that's how my life works. I just like, I'm not interested in going out of my way to look for stuff, and my patrons are like, you should watch this. Do it. And I'll do what you say. That's why we have one. All right. Well, anyway, thanks so much for watching this video. If you can, hit the sub button. If you want to check out the Patreon, you could tell me what to react to next. I'll do it because my patrons go, do it. And all right, well, I'll do it. Fine, whatever. Thank you all so much. I appreciate it, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye. And a huge thank you to all of my patrons. All of you make this possible. I appreciate all the support.
The flip, the flop, the flippity flip, the flipsy T, Flippinator. You got the flip on the left, You got the flip on the right. That's the flip man. The flip, the flop, the flippity flip, the flipsy T, Flippinator.